Hey guys, welcome to today's vlog. Today, hubby and I are going to send some cookies that we made for my older daughter. We're going to the post office to send them right now, and then we're going to Cub to get some milk. We need some milk. We're making ice cream McFlurries and homemade ice cream McFlurries and a cake for hubby's birthday. So let's go. Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Hi, we need to mail this.
Okay. Did you still need to purchase the meal?
Yes.
Bag? Yes. Okay. So the bag itself is going to be $2.99.
Okay.
In here, is there anything liquid, fragile, perishable, potentially hazardous, such as lithium batteries, perfume, mercury, or aerosol?
No.
Okay. On the screen here, I have that civil penalty statement, basically saying if you do send hazardous materials, don't tell us. Something happens, you are liable. Go ahead and hit that green when you're ready. And then that big long question I rattled off in the beginning: are you sending hazardous materials through the mail? There we go. Okay, so we can send this out by priority, getting there in about 3 days, starting at $16 even. Otherwise, it looks like ground gets there in about 4 days, starting at $13.
I'll do the 4 days.
4 days, sounds good. It does come with up to $100 of insurance included. Did you want to increase that or have somebody sign for it?
No.
No.
Nice and standard. No, let's switch that. Okay. Estimated delivery date is going to be Tuesday the 7th, or sorry, Thursday the 17th. Yep. And confirming the address on the screen is the address we'd like to send to.
Yes.
Yep.
Awesome, green for good. Whoever's ringtone that was.
Oh, on the screen.
What?
I said I didn't see. She said on the screen. Did you do the right
So
address?
no, ain't nobody
Yeah.
gonna stay there for us. Ain't nobody gonna stay there for us.
Yeah, I just
They're
wanna-
getting married.
I think-
They're
Okay, so
getting
with the mailer
married.
and
You
the
guys, let's
postage,
plan
we're
the
currently
wedding
looking at
and we should
16,
start
19.
helping
Did you
them.
want to get anything else to do? Stamps?
No,
Like stamps,
thank you.
Everyone was talking about stamps earlier?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sounds good. Try to make sure everybody knows.
Yes.
Okay, we're looking at that card for 16, 19.
Yeah, they don't have to have an intimate one with
No.
their family, and then they have
No.
one for like
And then it's gonna
exclusive
ask for
fans, and I really think that they gotta do their research on who they should invite, but I definitely think fans should get a little piece of that. That's fair.
Okay, and then did you want your receipt just printed, emailed, or both?
Print.
Print out? I gotcha. Okay.
I
So
think
we
they're gonna
have
win,
that
too.
tracking number here at the top, the estimated date of delivery just above, and a survey down at the bottom.
Thank you. Okay, we just went to the post office. Now we're in Cub. We only here for 2 items: stick butter and milk that we need for baking for this weekend. My husband's birthday is on the 14th, and we are making him a birthday cake. And he wanted Oreo McFlurry ice cream, so we're making homemade ice cream, homemade McFlurries, and homemade cake and homemade icing for the cake. So I'm here to get stick butter and milk. Let's do that. So I found the stick butter. Why are these things so expensive? What are these things? Are these butter? Like, I never understood this. Is this butter? Vegetable oil spread. I don't think this is butter, right? My husband asked me this the other day, and I said I have no idea. Is this butter? Like,
Yeah,
you
you
asked
can
me that
match
the other day and I wasn't sure. Okay, so we got butter. We're getting this butter. And then we're getting whole milk. Grab one. Make sure you look at the date.
July 26th.
July 26th. All right. We do a lot of baking, so that should be done. And now we're out of here. Let's go to the register. This way or this way? Let's begin this way. Why is that going in? There we go. And then this one goes on top of that. Toaster oven. Still don't know how it goes. I should put away these dishes. So my daughter and I baked a lot of cookies yesterday for my older daughter. She wanted to try some of our homemade cookies. So hubby and I went today to mail those out. My younger daughter has been trying her hand at baking. So when I was little, we didn't do any homemade baking. Like my mom taught us how to cook food, but we didn't do any homemade baking. So I didn't know how to bake from scratch either. So when my daughter asked me to learn how to bake, I said, okay, well, what you want to bake? We could go buy some cake boxes. We could go buy some cake boxes from the store. What you want, vanilla or chocolate? So, and she said, no, Mom, I want to bake from scratch. I said, huh? So what I've been doing is watching a lot of videos with her. And what I did was I went to Walmart, Amazon, Temu, different stores to get everything that she would need to bake stuff from scratch. And it did cost a pretty penny because we used to get food stamps. We don't get food stamps somewhere, but we used to get food stamps, and it did cost a pretty penny to buy all that. But I'm thankful that when we did have the food stamps, we're about to make ice cream when we leave this out. When we did get the food stamps, I used that food stamps to buy like 80% of the food items that we needed for the bakery. The other stuff I got Walmart in the store, Walmart.com or Amazon and Temu. I said Temu, whichever one. But the first thing we did, I believe we were trying to make cookies with chocolate chip cookies. It tasted good, but it didn't come out good. So the presentation of it wasn't good. But we started getting better and better as we did more and more. Then we did homemade ice cream, which I didn't realize it was so easy to make homemade ice cream. It's just like, I think it was 3 to 5 ingredients. So easy to make homemade ice cream. That was awesome. And yesterday, like I said yesterday, we made cookies. I put them in. I knew my older daughter was gonna want some, so I bought those for her, 2 bags to throw them in and what we can use to send through the mail. What what you use to send through the mail. I bought those. I'm gonna leave these out because we're gonna use this to make the ice cream. This I'm gonna put away. This is a cookie measuring thing that I bought on Temu. Y'all, this was like $16 for 3 of these in different sizes, and it came with 2 spatulas and some like circle cookie cutter things. It was like $16. But let me put this away here. Big one today. So we mailed that today. I don't want this in there. Put that by the baking stuff. So we have a designated spot for our baking stuff, except for the machine and the things that go in the machine. That's here in the kitchen. But everything else, and the cooling box, everything else is on the designated baking spot that I have. Let me show you. So this is our designated baking spot. My husband got this thing from his friend, and we had no idea what we were gonna put in it. And then we were like, you know what? We're getting all these baking items. That's a good place for it. Because our cabinets, we have a lot of cabinets, but I guess not really because there wasn't really enough room in the kitchen. But let me finish putting away these. So that's our designated like baking spot. So let me put away these dishes. So my husband's birthday is on Monday, July 14th. You're gonna be seeing this video after. But he wants her to bake him something for his birthday. So we decided to make him a homemade cake, homemade icing, confetti birthday cake thing. And homemade icing with the confetti sprinkled in it too. And then she wanted to also make him ice cream, Oreo ice cream. So instead of Oreo ice cream, we're gonna do the whole shebang. We're gonna do the Oreo McFlurry homemade. So we're gonna do that. And then, so after I put away these dishes, we're gonna get started on making the ice cream, and then it has to freeze for like 8 hours. And then it'll be ready for tomorrow when we do the rest. And then after we do that today, hubby and I have hello. Hubby and I have a Amazon to do tonight too. Thank you. So I'm gonna call my little baker so she can come do it because she don't let me touch nothing else. I just observe her, watch what she's doing, tell her what the recipe says. She don't want me to do nothing. She want to do it by herself. So I'm about to call my little baker so she can do this. So she can do the ice cream. We don't need 2. I think we only need the one for the machine. Okay. So this is our baking machine. Vivo, we got the brand called Vivo Home. It's actually really good. It's tiny, but it's mighty. I'm trying to say about myself. I'm tiny, but I'm mighty. Anyway, this thing is tiny, but we're not a commercial kitchen, regular home bakers, so it's fine. So I'm gonna get this prepared for her. And now I'm gonna call my little baker for her to come do it. Because if I start it by myself, she's gonna get angry because she wants to do it. Yes, she wants to do it. So let's call my little home baker. Alright guys, my little baker is ready to make her homemade ice cream. She's ready to make her homemade ice cream. I got all the ingredients out here ready for her. Got all the measuring cups out here ready for her. And she's ready to go. Alright, where are we starting, home baker?
Okay, so we need 1 cup and 1.5.
What's the code for this thing? Okay. 1 and 1.5 cup milk. We're using whole milk, guys. So push all that back so you can get that to the front. So we don't have any like different dry and wet ingredients. It's just one total thing. So we're just gonna put it right in the pan. Okay. What happened to your back? Okay, now the 1/2 cup.
Oh my god.
Okay, my home baker's down, guys. My home baker's down. Her back hurts.
Jag ska vinnas. Jag snipar vi. Gosh.
Alright, milk has been complete. Now, 1 cup of sugar.
Oh.
Okay, now she's gonna put 1 cup of sugar in that. Probably won't get, or no, you can just pour it in there, I guess. Can you guys see that? No, don't. Okay. Alright, 1 cup of sugar. Next. Okay, next she's gonna do a pinch of salt. So she's gonna pour the salt in her hand and do a pinch of salt. Oh! Oh my goodness, that's not a pinch, girlfriend. And next time you open the salt all the way up like that. Oh my god, that's not okay. Like a pinch like this, Annie. Grab it like that, dump it in. Alright, that's good.
1/2 cup of whipping cream.
Okay, she's putting in 2.5 cups of heavy whipping cream now.
So not now.
Next, the last ingredient is vanilla. She's gonna check her ingredient list.
1 tablespoon vanilla.
Alright guys, 1 tablespoon vanilla. So this is 2 tablespoons, so just do half of this.
I don't know what half is.
Never mind guys, she's gonna get the measuring cup from 1 tablespoon. Yeah, she don't wanna use this one. It's 2 tablespoons. She's got the 1 tablespoon measuring thing, guys. Alright, 1 tablespoon of vanilla. And now we are going to use our handy dandy mixer to mix up these ingredients, and it has to be a smooth paste, and it has to like look like ice cream. Look like what do you call it?
Creamy.
You'll see guys. It has to look creamy. So what she did was put them in these 2 containers. We don't have any plastic container for the freezer. We need to buy some of those because she got scratched the other day. So we need to buy some of those to put in the freezer because we make homemade ice cream a lot now. So I need to buy a container to put the homemade ice cream in so we don't keep using these. But let me get the scissors so she can cut this plastic wrap off. Howdy do, there you go. So she's gonna wrap that in for plastic wrap, and the other one we're just gonna put the cap on that. And then we're gonna stick that in the freezer, and yeah, we're gonna freeze that in like 8 hours. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be ice cream now, guys. So we are done making the homemade ice cream, and my lunch is cooking. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up this kitchen. Hubby and I have an Amazon today, so I'm gonna clean this kitchen before I go. So that's what the rest of the video is gonna be, just me cleaning the kitchen. If you wanna watch it. Cleaning my kitchen. I'm going to eat my lunch now. It's almost 2 o'clock, and hubby and I are going to do an Amazon later. So thank you for watching the video, guys. Bye.